Before the dust had learned his name, before the house went quiet by noon, something moved through the open heaven, a question with no easy tune. Does a man love God for the blessing, or only for the bread on the table? Take the ox, the field, the roof, the children, and see what faith can still stay able. The accuser stood there, all sharp edges, like he'd studied every weak scene. He trusted loss to do the talking, trusted grief to finish the scheme. But heaven saw what he missed on purpose, a love not rented by reward, a heart that stayed when the room went empty, a worship without a fee or card.
Then the wind came hard with no warning, no siren, no mercy, no say. The walls gave out, the beams folded, and his children were gone that day. The feast left plates on the long oak table, the doorway held a shape of laugh. Shoes by the wall, a cup half full, everything after was after that. Job hit the floor with dust on his palms, his robe split open at the seam. His breath came short like a torn out page, but still a prayer rose up between. Naked I came into this world, naked I leave it behind. The Lord gives, the Lord takes back. Still I will trust him through the blind. Still I will trust him. Still I will stay when the roof comes down and the floor gives way. Still I will trust him, even if I can't see why. The story is bigger than the reasons I survive.
His friends showed up with neat opinions, all polished up like Sunday glass. They sat beside him, then turned on him like pain was something they could grade and pass. They named his house, his loss, his ruin, as if the answer sat in their hands. They made his suffering sound like evidence, then called that wisdom he couldn't stand. Their certainty sat heavy on him, their lessons cut in the dark. Sometimes the voice that says it's helping still leaves a bruise inside the heart. His wife stood there with the mother's grief, blanket in hand, eyes red and wide. She didn't come with a clean conclusion, she came with what she couldn't hide. I don't know how this has happened, I don't know what heaven means, but if you hear a broken woman, hear me before the night cuts in. Then the room got still as I held breath, then the whirlwind moved through the place. No charts came down, no tidy answer, just the weight of a living face. The God who set the stars in order asked Job to trust what he couldn't name, not because pain was small or simple, but because the Maker knew the frame. Job found no peace in the explaining, no comfort living inside the why. He found a one who walks with mourners, who stays when every bright thing dies. And Lucifer back in the shadow with all all his certainty gone thin, he pushed on every fear he could find, and faith still answered from within. Yo, it wasn't just loss, it was motive in the room, a war over the meaning, the shape of the tune. Everybody want a reason, everybody want a line, but grief don't sit still when you press it to define. Friends with the label, wife with the ache, and the whole town watching what the faithful can take. Lucifer talking slick, trying to narrate pain, trying to turn a torn up life into a chain. But Job stayed, standing in the mess and the mud. No performative faith, just a stubborn kind of love. No cute little slogan, no church safe spin, just a man in the dark, still reaching in. If you ever been cornered by the stories they sell, by the voice that says God left, by the echo of hell, remember the wound is not the whole of the case, and the hand that holds the ending still holds your place.
Not every lesson here, not every lesson learned. Sometimes God is found in the dust on your head.
Not in the fix, not in the proof, in the steady, stubborn nearness that walks right through.
Still I will trust him, still I will stay. When the roof comes down and the floor gives way, still I will trust him, even if I can't see why. The story is bigger than the reasons I survive.
Ashes are not the ending, silence is not the final word. Grace keeps speaking through the rubble, even when it sounds